Okay, Shivani, you must have seen that recently there has been a very mad, not I will not use word mad, but that race, space tourism if we talk about. There are so many companies which are coming and they are providing the space tourism. What do you understand by that, and why this sudden race of space tourism?
Sir, as of now which I can recall is that it is basically the increased potential or the demand of the prospects which the space offers. The countries are in a race to exploit all the resources which we have, sir. That is why there is a demand of setting up research stations in space.
Okay, which are the main companies which are involved in space tourism? Name 3 companies.
Sir, one is Tesla, I believe.
Okay, what is the name of the company which is doing this? Tesla is the main parent company, but what is that specific company which is
SpaceX.
Okay, SpaceX, and
yes, sir. So others.
One is by Amazon. What is the name of that?
So Falcon, if I'm not sure about it.
And which is the third one?
Sorry, sir.
If I am driving on a road,
Yes, sir.
should I drive on the left side or on the right side
So
of the road?
So on the left side.
On the left side. Is it a universal practice to drive on the left side?
Sir, not everywhere. In India, we follow the left side. So because the driver's seat is on the right side, whereas in US or in America, we find that the driver sit on the left side. And sir, it is easier for the other passengers or the co-drivers to overtake their vehicles on the road, sir, if we drive.
Even in India, in jeeps,
Yes,
the
sir.
vehicle jeep, there is left-hand driving. Still, the jeep drivers have to drive on the right side of on the left side of the road.
Sorry, sir.
No idea?
No idea, sir.
Okay.
Shivani, so you belong to Prayagraj, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you do the SWOT analysis of Prayagraj?
Yes, sir. So some of the strengths of Prayagraj are its tourism potential, sir.
Okay.
It draws a great significance. So secondly is the eminent educational institutes, and so the third is we have seen a rich history connected to it, sir, Prayagraj, in terms of freedom fighters and the prime ministers we found.
Right.
Sir, second, the weaknesses, if I would say that the transport facility is not as efficient as we compare to the metro cities, sir. Sir, also the it finds low ranking in, sir, Swachh Bharat or the cleanliness cities ranking which we have, sir. And the other could be the proliferation of slums which we find, sir. That is one of the weaknesses, sir. The opportunities could be the setting up of food processing industries in the outskirts of Prayagraj, sir. So also the minerals which we find in the Ganga Yamuna plains, sir, which we extract, that is the opportunity. And sir, if we provide skills to the people of Prayagraj, I think they are in need of it, and they would really do well if we basically do skill mapping of the workers or the migrants over here. That would be beneficial in the long run, sir. Sir, some of the threats is, sir, the floods which we see in the Yamuna area, sir, in the Trans-Yamuna region of Prayagraj, that is it. Sir, sometimes we also see the communal rights which takes place in Prayagraj often. And another, sir, I cannot read.
Just 1 minute. You were talking about the SWOT of Prayagraj.
Yes, sir.
Now, we have heard that of these 4 elements,
Yes, sir.
2 are internal and 2 are external. When you were talking about the threat or the threats, you mentioned one, that the communal rights.
Yes, sir.
So, is it an internal factor or an external one?
Sir, it is an external factor.
How come?
Sir, because sometimes the communal rights which takes place, they are motivated by the one which is going out in the national level, sir. Sometimes we can relate it to. So not always that the threats which takes place in Prayagraj is, the communal rights which takes place in Prayagraj is always because of the internal factors of Prayagraj itself. So it could be both, sir, internal or external, but I mostly relate it to external, sir.
Okay.